Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Kody Brown used religious guilt to keep wives' money and show. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has made many controversial decisions for his family throughout the years. One of them was when he relocated them to Flagstaff. Since then, things fell apart, which eventually led to 3 of his 4 wives leaving. Money has been a major problem in the family ever since, especially in recent years. Until recently, some Redditors discussed that the 55-year-old may have used a questionable move to take advantage of the wives' money and show. Many viewers believe that Kody's unfair decisions over the years caused a major rift in the family. The Sister Wives star has also been criticized multiple times for his favoritism toward Robyn. The two have lived a different lifestyle compared with the other wives. They love to go shopping and spend quality time together. Last season also showed the couple's expensive jewelry, while the other wives struggled with money. Due to this, many Redditors believe that Kody manipulated his now ex-wives to keep their money. Some Redditors discussed the possibility that Kody used religious guilt to keep the wives' money. According to the poster, money tore the Brown family apart, and it got worse when Robyn came into the family. However, one commenter believes that Kody Brown himself was the one who destroyed the family. Others agreed and said that they could have survived if Kody hadn't taken advantage of the wives. Another Reddit user also believes that the Brown family patriarch moved his family out of their religious circle and came up with his own rules, which include being able to keep his wives' money through religious guilt. Think there's a good possibility they would still be together, minus the show. I think the exposure also caused them not to be able to ignore a lot of things they chose to ignore before the show was constantly reflecting it back at them. I also think once the wives were out of Utah, they met other families that had healthy marriages, and they began to see what they were not going to accept as okay any longer. This isn't really either/or since Kody sought a 4th wife to get TLC interested. Some Reddit users from the same thread also believe that Robyn is the one who broke the family apart by using the wives' money for her own benefit. The Sister Wives star has been notorious for her expensive lifestyle. She's been caught multiple times at expensive stores and casinos with Kody. Others also recalled how she entered the family with a debt and made the family pay for it. Yes, Robyn spent way more than her share. I think that was an external marker of Kody's internal preference and also of Robyn's greed and compulsive shopping habits. Robyn got a bunch of free money with her debts, kids and her big home. There is no way she contributed more than she spent. And of course, financial issues are the #1 issues in marriages, let alone polygamy marriages. Nope, Robyn did. In the heart of Utah, where the mountains stretch like ancient guardians and the sun sets in hues of crimson and gold, lies a tale as intricate as the veins of the red rocks themselves. This tale is not one of pioneers or gold miners, but of a modern family entangled in the complexities of love, faith, and manipulation. At the center of this narrative is Kody Brown, a man who, cloaked in the guise of religious devotion, spun a web of guilt to ensnare his wives' money and control their lives. The Brown family, with its polygamous structure, was not a conventional sight in the conservative landscape of Utah. Yet within the folds of their homes, Kody wielded his position as the patriarch with a finesse that belied his true intentions. His charm, coupled with his fervent religious beliefs, became the cornerstone of his manipulation. It began innocently enough, or so it seemed. Kody, with his charismatic smile and honeyed words, convinced his wives that their contributions to the family were not only expected but divinely ordained. He preached the gospel of sacrifice and selflessness, invoking passages from sacred texts to justify his desires, and so, with hearts heavy with the weight of duty, his wives handed over their hard-earned money, believing it to be an act of devotion to their faith and their family. But behind closed doors, the truth wore a darker guise. Kody, with his insatiable appetite for control, used the guise of religion to justify his actions. He manipulated the deeply ingrained sense of guilt within his wives, twisting their beliefs until they became shackles binding them to his will. Through tears and whispered prayers, they relinquished their autonomy, believing it to be the price of salvation. The television show, a glimpse into their lives, became both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it offered them a platform to share their story, to showcase their unique family dynamic to the world. On the other hand, it became a tool in Kody's hands, a means to amplify his influence and perpetuate the cycle of manipulation. Behind the facade of laughter and scripted drama, the truth lay buried, obscured by the glitz and glamour of reality television. As the seasons passed and the cameras rolled on, cracks began to appear in the carefully constructed facade. Whispers of discontent spread like wildfire through the family, fueled by years of silent resentment and unspoken fears. Kody, sensing the tide turning against him, tightened his grip, using every weapon in his arsenal to maintain control.